Hello and good morning to all my lovely students out there. I welcome you all for today's English class. Students, as you all know that in our previous class we have done the lesson Adventures with the Fairies, lesson number 11, right? We have listened to the explanation and also we have learned some new words. So today's class will take up the summarization of the lesson, wherein we will recall back the different new words which we have learned so far, and also what was the main theme of the story, right? And we will see a short summarization and also discuss some question and answer related to the lesson. So what is our learning outcome for today's class? You'll be able to recall the story and summarize it in your own words, and also you'll be able to respond to various questions based on the text. So let's get started, students. So first and foremost, let us start with the different new words which we have learned in our previous class related to this lesson. The first word was drift off, which meant to be fall asleep, right? Damp, slightly wet. Soaring, flying high. Wondered. I have also told you the meaning of wondered. That means to move without any particular direction. And there is a difference between wonder and wonder, right? Wonder means to think, right? And wonder about means to roam about without any particular direction. In the blink of an eye means very, very quickly, very fast, very quickly, right? Palette, we have seen the meaning of palette is a plate to mix colors which the artist use, right? Stunned, to be taken by great surprise. You are surprised to the extent, to the largest extent, to the greatest extent. That means you are stunned. Speechless means to fall short of words and not be able to speak, right? And nibble means to take small bites. So that was all the new words which we have seen in this lesson. And this lesson was basically about what, students? It was basically about different seasons, right? And the main theme of the lesson was how to enjoy the different season which God has created for us. And there we have seen that how the author, she enjoyed the monsoon, that is the rainy season. So let's go to the summary part, students. So I'll read out the summary. It will help you to recall back the story and make it fresh in your mind. A young girl was once staying with her aunt, Nalini, on one of the walls of the bedroom where the girl slept. There was a damp stain. Every night, as she drifted off to sleep, the girl would stare at that stain. She would imagine the stain taking the shape of animals, fairies, and people. One night, a beautiful fairy came out of the wall. Her name was Storm. She took the little girl through the middle of the damp stain. Soaring high, she took her to meet 7 other fairies. The fairies were all very kind, just like Storm. They had painters' palettes and golden paint brushes in their hands. They floated down and colored everything. It was like magic. The young girl was totally amazed. She even saw a lovely rainbow. One fairy played a musical instrument. It was the sweetest music she had ever heard. They all sang and danced. The girl wanted to ask the fairies many questions. Just as she was about to ask, her aunt woke her up from her sleep. She did not know whether she should tell her aunt all that she had seen. Surprisingly, Nalini auntie asked her if she had enjoyed her journey through the stain. The girl did not answer because she was getting late for school. So, students, I hope you have recalled back the story with the summarization, right? The story, you have understood it one more time. So, let us discuss a few questions related to the story. Why did the narrator love staying with Nalini auntie? Yes, why do you think the narrator loves staying with Nalini auntie? Yes, because she loved playing outside in the garden. She also loved helping Nalini auntie in cooking. And above all, she loved that Nalini auntie allowed her to have breakfast and take food in her bed, right? Yes. What did Storm's hand smell like? Yes, Storm's hands smell like that of the raindrops, right? Like that of the raindrops. What did the fairies have in their hands? Remember, students, I've already explained you, and just now we have done the summarization. Yes, the fairies had a paintbrush in one hand, and in the other hand, they had the palette, that is a plate to mix the colors. What was the author doing in the dream just before it ended? So, what was the author doing in the dream? When one of the fairies played the music, the author was enjoying, no, clapping and dancing and singing just before the dream got ended. Have you ever had a dream that felt real? What happened? So the last three questions are for you all application based questions. Okay, you need to. It may vary. The answer may vary. So you need to give your own answers. So have you ever had a dream that felt real? Yes, of course. Most of us, no. Sometimes we cry in our dreams. Sometimes we laugh. Right. So we all have different sort of dreams, and sometimes it really feels real. And what happened in that dream? Do write it and send it to me. Do you like the rains? Why or why not? So the question is, do you like the rainy season, the monsoon season? Yes, I love it, no? Because the atmosphere changes and you feel cool, nice, wonderful. Everything seems to be fresh. Many of you may not like it. So even if you like, give reasons to it. And if you don't like, also give reasons to it. Okay. What are the peculiar things that the monsoon season brings? So each season, as we have discussed in our previous class, has its own beauty, right? So the monsoon season also has its own beauty. So you need to write down some of the peculiar things which only the monsoon season brings. So you can write down fog, rainfall, right? Rainbow. There are so many, lots of things. So these questions are there, students. I would encourage you all to try get the answers to this question in your own words. And I shall see you all in my next class with yet another topic. So, till then, keep studying, keep learning, keep smiling, stay safe and healthy. Bye bye.